The marlin, a fish that can grow as long as 16 feet in length and live as long as 20 years. This elegant creature glides through the ocean, armed with only its spear, a true knight of the sea. Casio has captured this in the MDV106-1A. Like a knight, it's protected by its shiny metal armour and has sharpened blades for hands. The MDV106-1A is a genuine masterpiece on the budget dive watch lineup. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing it. Now I'm going to hand you over to my old self in the past and let you see the unboxing, and I'll come back to you for the review. So we have another Casio to unbox. Now this isn't a G-Shock like the last Casio, actually quite a different watch entirely. So as always I'm going to do the one-handed struggle to try and open this box. Oh wow, that's actually surprisingly easy. Nice little fold out there. And just pull out the watch itself. Okay, this is going to be a bit harder, I can tell you that already. Okay, no, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Almost got it, there it is, come on. Here is the watch, so grand unveiling. There it is, the Casio Duro, also known as the Casio Marlin. Now something I forgot to show at the start of the video was that this stand actually has a instruction manual built into it. I actually really like this little way of hiding the instruction manual, but we all know how a watch works at this point. And you have a little bit of information at the front: 3-hand analog, anti-reverse rotating bezel, display window, 200 meters of water resistance. So now for the review section. I was lucky enough to be able to have beautiful frosty snow everywhere while filming this review, so I hope you guys enjoy the beautiful theatrical shots of the watch in snow and in beautiful icy waters. I was actually able to put the watch suspended gently over the top of an icy cold river, just so the watch was just licking the surface of the water, leaving a beautiful trail behind it. Afterwards I was setting up another shot with the watch on top of a branch inside the river, and unfortunately while trying to retrieve the watch I fell into the river as the bank collapsed underneath me. I was able to get out okay, and I was able to somehow be able to retrieve the watch even though it was fully submerged in a fast flowing icy current. So starting off with the elephant in the room, the price. This watch is very reasonably priced, only at £63. I had purchased this on eBay and it arrived in just under a month and a half. It arrived in brand new box and untouched, and I was very happy with the quality of its shipping. The reason I'm actually buying this watch is because the Marlin on the front dial and the back case back are actually being removed for 2021. This is due to them not owning the rights to this anymore, so have to remove it for 2021's versions. This has then made me empowered and bought the 2020 gold edition of this watch, and I really am happy with it. If you guys actually enjoyed the Marlin on the front and you think this is what adds a little bit of flair to the watch, I recommend buying one now before the prices go up. To go into some specifications about the watch, the MDV106-1A has a case width of 44mm, a case thickness of 12mm, a lug-to-lug of 48mm, and a depth rating of 200 meters. This means that you can go swimming with it, you can go in the shower with it, you can get it wet, it doesn't really matter. But now for the pros and cons of the Casio Duro, also known as the Casio Marlin, also known as the MDV106-1A. Now going into what I love about this watch, it is absolutely gorgeous to look at. The shiny gold that I have it in, it makes it really pop without being overpowering. I feel like the finishing is really well done. It's really nice high polish all around the outskirts of the watch, and I really enjoy the rubber bracelet. Even though I thought I wouldn't, I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought, because it's got a lovely clasp. Even though it's not signed, it is nice and it is very comfortable to wear. Things that I believe let the watch down a bit are things like the back case back not being a high polish as well, or the Marlin not being especially high polished. I would have liked that to make it pop a little more on the back, as well as the things like the sapphire crystal not being present on the front of the watch, instead just being normal mineral crystal, which is not bad, but it's not great, and it's not going to be as scratch resistant as sapphire, so it might be something you want to upgrade to down the line. The loom, however, really makes this watch fall short. Unfortunately, the loom is very poor, and as you're seeing now against my Phoebus Waymaster, it is very hard to even tell it's there. It has extremely bad loom, but to be honest, you're probably going to either check your phone or go to a light source in the dark. You're probably not going to rely on it that heavily. Overall, I'd really recommend this watch to anyone who's getting into watches, or just wants a bit of a beater that looks alright and something they could wear every day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If you have, please leave a like and a comment saying so. But to this video guys, peace.